There is only one thing truly important to the 2024 NFL season, and it is this. A simple 2005 Minnesota U.S. quarter. This quarter will predict every single game of the 2024 NFL season and eventually crown a Super Bowl champion. Who will win it all? Who's going to fall off? Well, let's see what this week has in store for us as we dive into yet another episode of Flip of Fate. How's it going, everybody? I am Jason of Jason Drum here, and today I'm here bringing you guys week 2 of Flip of Fate. Now, I do apologize. I did lose the 2005 Minnesota quarter, I believe it was, but I will be replacing it with this one. This little quarter here. It looks like it's an Eleanor Roosevelt quarter from, what was the year? 2023. Okay. So that's going to be the new quarter, and let's go ahead and dive into week 2 predictions. Alright, starting on heads as we always do, as you can tell, starting on heads. We will start off with the Buffalo Bills going to Miami to take on the Dolphins. Oh, there's the coin. Make sure we don't flip it here. It is heads for the Bills. Correction on that last one. It was heads for the home team, which is the Dolphins. My bad on that one. All right, up next, we have the Las Vegas Raiders going to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. The Ravens are the home team, so they will be the heads team. And we got ourselves yet another heads for the Ravens. Up next, we have the Los Angeles Chargers going to Carolina to take on the Panthers, who will be heads for this flip. Ooh, does it come off? It stays on the table and lands heads up for the Panthers. Up next, we have the New Orleans Saints going to Dallas to take on the Cowboys, who will be the home team and will be heads for this flip. It's a spinning. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's another heads, this one for the Cowboys. Up next, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to Detroit to take on the Lions. The Lions will be the home team, so they will be heads. And it's another heads, a Detroit victory. Man, we have had a string of heads coming up. Next up, we have the Indianapolis Colts going to Green Bay to take on the Packers. The Packers will be playing in Lambeau, so they will be heads. And we get our first tails of the video for the Indianapolis Colts. Alright, back on heads as always. This one for the Cleveland Browns going to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars, who will be heads. Oh, that one flew back behind the desk, but it stayed on, and it stayed on. Tails for the Browns. Alright, up next we got the San Francisco 49ers going to Minnesota to take on the Vikings. The Vikings will be the home team, so they will be heads. The coin is up and away. And we got ourselves another heads. Alright, our next game coming up is going to be between the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots. The Patriots are the home team in Foxborough, so they will be heads. That one shot over here, but it was tails for the Seahawks. Alright, back on heads, we have the New York Jets going to Tennessee to take on the Titans. The Titans will be the home team, so they will be heads. And here goes the coin. And it's going to come up tails for the Jets. Alright, starting up back on heads again, we have the New York Giants going to the Washington Commanders. The Commanders are the home team, so they will be heads. And it is going to be heads for the Commanders. Alright, now we're going out to the desert where the Los Angeles Rams will go to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. The Cardinals will be the home team, so they will be heads for this flip. And they'll get the win. Alright, now we have the Pittsburgh Steelers going to Denver to take on the Broncos. Can the Steelers keep their streak alive? We'll have to see. We'll have to come up tails for the Steelers, heads for the Broncos. And it comes up heads for the Broncos. The Broncos get their revenge on Russell Wilson. Alright, up next we have the Cincinnati Bengals going to Arrowhead to take on the Chiefs. The Chiefs are the home team, so they will be heads for the flip. And it is going to come up heads once again. The Chiefs get the win. Alright, will the coin stay heads? I hope it does, because we have Chicago going to Houston to take on the Bears. Not that I don't like Chicago, I just like the Texans that much more. And they will be heads. And ooh, they will get the victory as it comes up heads. Alright, and last but not least for this video, we will have the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. But make sure that you stay around, because after this, I will be going through all of the standings through 2 weeks in the regular season. Atlanta's the home team, or Philadelphia is the home team, sorry, so they are going to be heads. And it's spinning, it's spinning, it's spinning, and we got a heads for the Eagles. Alright, taking a look at our divisional standings after week 2, we have the New England Patriots, Miami Dolphins, and Jets tied atop the AFC East at 1-1. The AFC North is a two-way race between the Baltimore Ravens and Cleveland Browns at 2-0. The Indianapolis Colts are alone atop the AFC South at 2-0. There's a three-way race for the AFC West between the Raiders, Chiefs, and Broncos, all at 1-1. The NFC East is solely commanded by the Commanders, surprisingly, at 2-0. The Lions are in a sole lead of the NFC North at 2-0 as well. The Saints and Panthers are tied at 1-1 atop the NFC South, and we have two perfect teams remaining in the NFC West with the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. Alright, well, if you guys did like, don't forget to smash like and subscribe. It does help me out a whole lot, and let me know down in the comments, who do you think this coin will predict will win Super Bowl 59 this year? Let me know in the comments down below, and I guess with that, I will catch you guys next time. If you haven't seen the previous video in this series, make sure you check it out down over here. It'll be popping up if it hasn't already. The whole Flip of Fate playlist for this year, and I guess with that, I will see you guys later. Peace out, and have a good one.